Trouble with the Curve as well.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood.
Do you have any Clint Eastwood stories?
Yeah, I said to him at one point, he only does one take. He very famously only does one take. And so you'll, as an actor, come in and you'll watch your stand-in do your blocking, right? And then you sort of go and emulate him, and nobody rehearses. So the first time it comes out of your mouth is the first time,
No way.
is on film. And so it's a harrowing experience. I am not that smart. And I know that half the stuff that comes out of my mouth is going to be wrong.
Okay.
But I said to him, at some point we're at lunch, and I was like, you know what? Because a lot of times in a movie, you'll take multiple takes in case you need to change the intonation or the scene needs some zhuzhing, right? And I was like, well, what happens when you get in the cut and you find that you don't have any choices? And he looked at me and he kind of looked, I would have changed the script. And looked at me like I was the dumbest man on earth.
no.
He looked at me like I was just an idiot.
So he would do one take.
One take. So he has zero options. I mean, he'll get close-ups and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a really interesting thing. The other funny thing about that.
You're having lunch with him? Like you're just...
at lunch.
I was lunch with Clint Eastwood.
I was like, I couldn't understand how you put together these incredible films with no options. Right? And his whole thing is I would have fixed it in the script. And looked at me like I was so dumb. And I am. Fair enough. That's a fair assessment.
Punk. Go ahead, Punk.
The other thing that was funny is there was a party one night and we were watching the Final Four, and Justin Timberlake, who's in the movie, rented out this floor and in this bar in Atlanta, and it was packed. And I didn't really know anyone on that floor, so I just kind of went and took a look around. And upstairs, amongst 10,000 kids, is Clint Eastwood and his driver, and they're just watching the game. And none of these kids have any idea who these old dudes are.
Come on.
And I was like, this is crazy, right? That none of them understand that here is a legend just chilling.
Do you remember what Final Four it was? I guess we could figure 2011 it must have been, because the movie came out in 2012.
We can ask the Oracle over there.
So you're watching the Final Four in a bar that Justin Timberlake put it together.
Yeah, that's Butler, UConn, Kentucky, VCU.
Oh, it was. I think it was. It was the terrible. No, UConn won the year before.
That's amazing. And so he's just sitting there anonymously because there's a generation of people in there.
No idea. It was really interesting is that, fame is such an interesting interaction. I've done movies now for 35 years.
Yes.
And, the reality is that you only have impact on the people that care about what you do and the work that you've done. And sometimes it just never resonates.
Yes.
Right? I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's, I could, you'll never see it. Nobody in this room will ever see it. But if you will not see it. And I don't, listen, but there's a world of kids out there that will wait 9 hours in a line to shake my hand.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Yep. Well,
right.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what keeps the roof over the head and the lights on, right? I mean,
it's
for
right
sure.
now. Yeah. Next thing is,
I'm just not much of a horror guy. You know what I mean? That's not my, I shouldn't say that to somebody who's here to promote a horror movie.
I think this is over.
No, there he goes. There he goes. Out the gate like he hopes Zach Charbonnet is tonight. But that is just, I'm on the edge of my seat for some of it. But
I'm not a horror fan either.
Okay. But it works.
We're together.
It works for you. But
it pays the bills.
But I don't know. Obviously, you're a professional and you've been in films you're in your fourth decade of being in films, as you just said. I would just fanboy Clint. I would just want to talk with him. Yeah. Obviously, you talk with him about process. That's one thing. But going down the road of Unforgiven. You know what I mean? That movie is perfect.
It's a pretty fantastic.
It's a perfect movie. That's the sort of thing.
That's one of those I've got to show my kid. My kid's into film right now. He's the 17-year-old. He's sort of coming up, and that's what we started with Shawshank, and then we did all that. But Unforgiven's one that I forgot about. We should add that.
I think we've shown the kid Shawshank. I don't know.
It's one of the great.
That's his number one.
I love that movie.
That's his number one.
It's perfect. Yeah, perfect.
I think it's perfect.
movie.
That's his number one.
Unforgiven might be tough for the kids right now.
Yeah, it's tough for adults, bro.
It's a tough adult. Yeah, I mean it's dark.
It is pretty dark.
Brutal.
Yeah,
but it's perfect.
But it is a great movie. Film.
It's
and
perfect.
Clint Eastwood's great. The funny thing is, so he's notoriously quick for shoot. He shoots really fast, and so Flags of Our Fathers.
Right.
Every single day he shot, he finished before lunch.
Dude.
So, you know, and if you don't, if people aren't familiar with film and television, you know, we regularly do 14 to 15-hour days.
Yeah.
And it can be grueling at times as a job. I mean, you're not out there digging ditches, but you know, 15 hours stuck doing the same scene is, you know, has its own tax.
If you do a Clint Eastwood movie, you can set a tea time.
You're playing golf. You're playing golf.
We just thought about the same thing.
Yeah. And I think that's the idea. I really think that's the idea.
Clint's there for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, it's better than being in a Clipper email chain with somebody.
That's
Did I say that?
That was out loud.
That was so funny.
That was out
He
loud.
says, I wonder, did you remember we were on that Clipper email chain? Like, why wouldn't he? Like, how many Clipper email chains exist?
No, I said I wasn't. I said I'm not sure if he'll remember me because it's been so long since.
Why would he? You're as
I think
memorable
of
as
you
they come.
every day, Deej. Every single day.
Every single day.
I haven't seen you in 10 years, and yet here I am. My dreams come true.
Every now and then I'll pop the curve in, watch it on Tubi.
The curve. Oh, my
Think about
Lord.
you. Yeah.
I'm not leaving, by the way. Who's on next? I'm staying.
Just you.
It's the end of the show, actually.
No, what are you talking about? We're going long.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.